Hello, welcome back.
Hello, bitches. What's up?
That's nice. We got the festive holiday spirit going on over here.
Festive.
Yeah, heart filled with hate.
What's up, bitches?
Okay. She's ramped up because your youngest is homesick. The
For
husband
the
has,
second day.
the husband has the fucking man cold.
You know what?
And you better not be contagious.
And you know
You're
what?
Not gonna ruin my holiday.
It's not COVID because they took the COVID test. That was interesting, trying to shove that up Sean's nose last night. Like wrestling an alligator would be easier. So no, they don't have the COVID, but like there might not be Christmas because I'm not sure when I'm gonna
knock my coffee.
I'm not sure when I'm gonna get the things. You know, if you have kids watching, turn it off right now.
Oh yeah.
No swears, and we're also going to discuss Santa.
We use the F word, and people don't like it. If you don't like it, this is not for you.
Santa Claus will not be coming to our house if my child does not go back to school because there will be no wrapping, and I still have some gifts to get.
Well, I already told him if he doesn't go to school tomorrow and Thursday, we're not coming over Thursday, and then probably we're not going to do Christmas with you guys on Friday, and he'll wait and get his gifts after Christmas.
Okay. He's just like his aunt. He's very excited for the Christmas season. I give him that. Doesn't believe in Santa anymore, but wants the presents. So.
Okay.
And then Patrick came home because he graduated.
It was a shitstorm. Yay, Patrick.
Graduated the weekend. Penn State, I want to thank you for having this the weekend.
Yeah, it's really shitty timing.
Christmas, the weekend before Christmas.
It's shitty timing.
Yeah. So we were in a big cesspool of germs at Bryce Jordan Center. Although it was a nice ceremony. Patrick comes home and it's like vomited. Like there are clothes everywhere. We unloaded his apartment. So I'm in a surplus of clothing, men's clothing, and alcohol.
Tell him to clean it the fuck up.
Men's clothing and alcohol. I'm in a surplus of at my house.
What kind of alcohol?
Some bourbons. You know, the high-end stuff because he's not paying for it yet.
Right.
Not paying for it yet.
I mean, we had like fucking SoCo.
And then there was
that was high end.
He made himself an eggnog last night with the eggnog, not Myers. We didn't bring any home. The Wawa eggnog at 11:30, and he throws a splash of some kind of alcohol in it. It wasn't rum. It was something else. I don't know. It's a lot.
I don't even know what to say.
It's just a lot. And when your kid's homesick, and he's not sick because now he's laminating.
No, he's called me 16 times. I told him if he called me again, he was well enough to go to hell school.
Laminating, running around his room, playing some video games.
He's fine.
Harassing Patrick. I don't even know. I just don't even know.
Happy holidays.
So, hello, bitches.
Oh my God, people don't like to be called bitches.
Yeah, they do. It's like it's said with
bitches,
affection.
okay.
It's said with affection. I don't like to be called hun, and people call me hun.
That's a Philly thing.
I know. I have a lot of topics. Where do you want to start? What do you have?
I'm in pain, so I'm trying to sit very still and on my cushion, on my fucking ass cushion here.
Oh, why don't you show it?
I'm not standing up to show it. I'm trying to.
We can have show and tell. I've got my Kelsey jersey on.
Christmas props.
I was a supporter of the Eagles before the Kelsey brothers became fashionable. I've been supporting them. Him especially.
Here, leave the tag on in case it goes back. Put this on.
Oh my God.
Put this on. Oh my God. And it lights up. Here.
I don't really know if this is a me thing. The Scrooge that I am. It doesn't really.
It lights up, but you can't see it because it's too much light out here.
First of all, it doesn't match.
It's fine. Tie it up.
Do you have one?
I do.
Why does yours look like Mrs. Claus and mine looks like Liberace?
This one's a little small for my shoulders. I've got the broad.
I look like Liberace.
The broad shoulders. But look how festive. These might go back though.
Well, when am I ever going to wear this?
Well, you're not. It's mine. You're going to wear it right now.
Oh, why don't you wear Joe's velvet tuxedo that you got?
I didn't get him a velvet tuxedo. I got him a jacket.
Okay.
It's for New Year's.
If you don't like the swears, we've heard, but too bad. Change the channel.
Look how fucking festive. Do you want a headband too? You want some headgear?
I'll do it all. I need something to get me in the Christmas spirit. Here's my ornament du jour. Merry fucking Christmas. My friend in Maine makes these stone donut designs.
You want a headband? It's cute.
I'd rather have a headband.
We have these. These are mine and Joe's though. This won't work with my bun.
Your bun.
I couldn't wash my hair today. I didn't have it in me.
Okay, how's this look?
Here we go. I got this.
You're like Spock.
And we have this one too.
You're like
Spock.
Spock.
For me and Joe for our Christmas photo every year. So Alicia and I can't hear very well, so I'm going to take it off in a minute. So Alicia and I were in Kohl's a few years ago doing our Merry Christmas stuff, and these were in the aisle. And you talk about like a fucking ruckus. I mean, we were in the middle of the aisle howling, laughing, like tears in our eyes, laughing
that you were.
at these fucking hats. People walked by and looked at us.
That you were.
fun for hours.
Speaking of ruckus,
Yes.
I want to thank all of you for indulging in my snarky cards.
Well, not everyone's familiar. My friends don't know about your snarky cards unless they're
Well,
friends
that's
with you
because
on
they're not
Facebook.
my friends. So you need to become my friend on Facebook or Instagram. Me individually, not the group.
I can't hear. As fun as this is,
Oh, no. If I have to wear a hat, you're wearing a hat.
it muffles.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going with the headband.
So anyhow, you've all indulged in my snarky cards, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. You love them. I've got a lot of DMs.
Did you bring me the one I wanted to frame?
No. Which one?
We bring the motherfucking ruckus.
Yeah, that's why. See, she brought up ruckus a minute ago,
Okay.
and that is an all-time perennial favorite. We brought the motherfucking ruckus.
Perennial?
You know, perennial, yearly. It's another word for yearly.
Like a bulb.
No, it can be used.
Okay.
It's not just a
I've only ever
bulb.
used it.
Those are perennials and
I've heard it
annuals,
in a
but you can
bulb.
say it's a perennial favorite. Like an annual favorite.
My God, the neighbors can hear our conversation right now.
Well, you
Like your loud
know,
self.
I've been at home.
Your loud self.
I've been
It's
at
loud.
home.
Not that I'm going to talk. I know I'm loud, but it's
I
good
mean,
fun.
come on.
You're fucking loud. You're so loud in my ear.
You're loud.
It's making me ring.
Oh,
I've got
shut
the
up.
short temper. I've got the pain. I got the sciatica. You don't.
You're
look,
a hot mess.
Look, I've had back pain for like 30 years, however long.
She was drunk
This
though over
back
the weekend
pain-
at her party, and I heard she went, "Shut it down."
I said to Joe when he was cleaning up the kitchen, shut it down. I don't remember it. So I've been
a new one,
self-medicating
shut it
and
down.
so I'm okay. Like during the day, it gets increasingly worse as the day goes on.
Is that Joe?
I can't tell. It gets worse as the day goes on, and so then at night I'm fucking dying. So I'm having some drinks. Well, I'm having coffee now. My hair's not washed. I mean, it's as good as it gets today. I mean, I got the festive jewelry on. I finally wear my festive necklace again because
I have my festive Kelly green
It's
on.
very festive.
And the Eagles are playing Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. Joe's not going to be at the game.
I'd like to go.
My festive necklace that I can finally wear again. I had to sage it because the last time I wore it, somebody was rude to me, and then I had hate in my heart, and I couldn't wear the necklace again. So now I've let it sit, and I actually didn't sage it. I used Palo Santo wood because I can't get to the sage because the Christmas tree is blocking
I don't know what she's talking about.
Anyway, so I got to get the bad energy off the necklace so I could wear it again. Because I only have a small window of time to wear the necklace. So anyway,
Oh, and I haven't gotten all my Christmas cards out yet. They'll be there. Better late than never. Have a little
I don't know if
fun.
I'm done. My upstairs looks like the clothes I have on are what I could get to. I couldn't even I couldn't get into the spare bedroom to get to the closet. I couldn't.
Speaking of clothes, I bought this tee. You know, it has some elastic in it. I think I bought like a freaking long underwear. It's like thermal almost.
Why are you wearing it? I put the
I
heat
don't
off
know
for you, so it
because
won't be
I
hot
don't
out
want
here.
the heat on, and this is the problem. I bought it
going
and I thought that it would be not thermal, but it didn't say that it was thermal, but it might as well be because it lets no heat escape. And neither does this cape, for God's sake.
No, I'm getting very warm.
Is it
sitting
blinking?
Here.
I can't even see
It's
that
blinking,
it's
but
blinking.
it's bright. God damn it! It's bright out here, so you can't tell that it's blinking.
Anybody that is in the holiday crunch, you will understand my mood at least. Maybe hers with the pain, because I'm sure wrapping and doing whatever and cooking, you probably got an ache someplace. So I mean, we do enjoy the holidays, especially her. I enjoy them. I don't want anybody to think I don't enjoy them.
Yeah. I can't. I stuttered. Now I'm fucking stuttering. I can't even say it.
You just have to have a sense of humor to go through.
Yeah. Oh wait, I wanted to point out because I just saw it.
Oh look,
Wendy, I got the arms. Joe went to the basement and got the arms out. We put the arms on, and we put our little festive Christmas squirrel up here.
Squirrel.
The arms are on. The
Where's
arms
the
are
squirrel?
very I can't.
I see it. There's a squirrel.
There it is.
I feel like Mr. Rogers or something.
Right,
Look
right.
there.
So
No, we're not doing that yet. I've got some other
no,
stuff.
I want to talk about my Christmas
No,
lore.
I'm not done yet.
Why are you taking ornaments off my tree, for fuck's sake?
We got this for her in what year? 2014. 2014. It's a nice.
Well, nobody cares.
It's a nice Disney
I got
ornament.
the Disney ornament.
No, it's heavy. It's heavy
No,
as
Joe,
shit.
don't.
You could probably use it as like a coaster, but more importantly, there was an advertisement today for the Disney Christmas Day Parade, which, by the way, they
I
film.
didn't know there was such a thing.
Yes, it's on ABC Christmas morning, and it really is lovely. For a couple of years, I don't know who's singing this year, but for a couple of years, I know for a fact that Lady Antebellum sang because we used to go right before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And that's when they filmed it, right before Thanksgiving. The week before Thanksgiving, they filmed it. Do you know how many takes they had to do at Jingle Bells one day? You'd think, I mean, it sounded pretty damn good. They did it at least 16 times.
For Jingle Bells?
You musicians out there, musicians, I understand, but it was damn perfect, and they did it 16 times. I would have said, I'm not doing the Jingle Bells anymore. But so my point is that I saw an advertisement for this year's that I'm sure that they filmed just like all the other years.
About it.
Yeah,
I'm not a Disney person.
They filmed it before. Well, let me tell you.
I'd rather gouge my fucking eyes out with a spoon than go to Disney.
That's where I'm going with this. So this is a lovely ornament. Let me tell you that Disney, any of you that have been there, it is not the happiest place in the world. If you've been there with young kids.
Children, for Christ's sake.
If you've been there with young children.
In heat. The heat and there's children.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. The heat mixed with young children, meaning your own children and other people's children. And then the strollers that get you in the heels.
Get you in the heels.
You don't like people. And so I'm watching the advertisement for the Christmas Day, which I will probably watch, but the Disney Christmas Day. We will not. The Christmas Day parade. And all these people are laughing and having a very good time.
It's television.
They don't show you the parents with the two children that are having the meltdowns that are laid out flat on U.S.
and
Main
the other
Street
adults
right
that want to like fucking kill themselves for being there, and you know, it's
then they don't. You know, they're really good. It's like almost like acting because it is television and they only show the good parts, which they should. I find it humorous. I find the debacle humorous. Because I've been there and I know that pain. But
you don't see it on TV.
My kids don't have meltdowns anymore.
Everyone's smiling. The people posted on the Facebook, they're all smiling. They're
but let me tell you,
Disney, they love it. I hear it's lovely.
It is not the happiest place on earth. And there was a T-shirt that I almost bought when we were there the last time.
You should wear this to your appointment, by the way.
It said, happiest place on earth. Don't you remember I took a shot of it for you and said, it is not the happiest place.
No.
Not.
It looks horrifying.
And when it is hot and sweaty, I get hostile. I want to hurt somebody. And let me tell you, let's just talk about for a minute the Starbucks line at Disney. When it first started out, there was only one on Main Street, which is in the Magic Kingdom. And then they put one in Epcot. And now all of the parks have them that are there. You know why? I know because I searched them out. That's the only thing I want to do. I don't want to ride the rides. My kids go.
You just fucking stay home.
They do whatever. No, because, you get a little sun. And if you go at night, like I like to go at night.
Alligators, heat.
Well, no, you don't get in the water there.
Didn't somebody get killed by an alligator?
Yes, that's horrible. I mean, horrible.
Oh my God,
horrible.
I'm not laughing because it's funny.
Horrible.
I'm totally not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's horrible, and horrible things make me laugh.
And my son takes after her.
Oh, that's what I get. That's what I get.
Horrible things, or when he's nervous, you laugh.
I can't help it. I had to call 911 once, and I fucking laughed. Mom had to take the phone from me. I mean, I was like laughing hard into the phone. They probably thought it was a prank.
What is wrong with you?
Because I don't know.
That is not the time to laugh.
It made me laugh. It made me laugh. Just like I laugh at church sometimes too. I can't go. I mean, things inappropriate laughter at inappropriate times. It can't be helped.
Yeah. Where were you calling 911 for?
I was sitting there playing Monopoly with a friend on the kitchen floor. No, on the living room floor, and the van full of the drugs went off the bank at the Humphreys. And the guy was like throwing bottles.
What drugs?
And I said, yeah, no, he had drugs and shit because he was like throwing stuff out of the car before, like, because he didn't want to get caught with it.
Oh, he's not like the CVS driver.
He went over off the road, and so I went to call 911, but then I started laughing, and then Mom had to take the phone from me to tell the 911 people.
And did they come to see you too while they were there? Like, why is this woman laughing about the guy?
I couldn't help it. It was bad. I mean, I laugh when I get hurt. I mean, I laugh at inappropriate times. So put the fucking Disney ornament back on the tree. Stop talking about Disney.
I just want you to know that Disney makes you hate people.
Yes.
You don't hate them before you get there. You hate them then. Because, you know why? You know I have a sensitive nose. No matter when you go, it's really hot. Or
stinks.
humid.
People stink. You tell me people stink?
People are like up next to you in line and you get other people's stink on you. Ugh. Other people's stink on you.
Okay. You need to stay on your side.
The kids.
Stay on your side over there before you hit me.
The kids and the smell.
Okay, moving on.
So I'm not going.
Speaking of smell.
Oh Lord.
Okay, this lore book is fantastic. So I only read a little bit more of this because I've been really very very busy. So Frau Perchta, thank you Joanne for more information. Frau Perchta from Austria and Bavaria. So this is a horrifying picture of her. I think I showed it last time. So what she does, she likes to clean and tidy house.
She can come to my house.
So what she does is she's all about like spinning from like whatever. So
like on a bike spinning, like a spin class,
a fucking spinning wheel for God's sake. So she comes after Christmas. So according to legend, she likes to like wool or flax need to be spun and ready to weave by January 6th. And if she comes to your house and it's not, then she gets mad.
January 6th?
By January 6th. That's a specific date. Little Christmas. Joe, what's January 6th? Little Christmas.
Little Christmas. I don't even know what that is.
I forget.
You get like a
If he
little
comes
tree.
out, that's why we keep our stuff up till the 6th.
I know, but do you get a little tree for Little Christmas?
No.
Like, I don't understand.
Anyway, so if she comes to your house and the shit's not ready to weave or spin or whatever it's called, and if your place is a mess, she'll disembowel you. So probably like a threat for women to keep their houses tidy or whatever.
Oh my God. No wonder German children are like terrified of things.
Right? And that's Austria and Bavaria. I mean, it's close enough.
It's the same
So
thing.
then the other one.
Do they still tell these stories?
Well, I guess so.
My God.
Yeah.
You need counseling after Christmas for this.
There's more.
Some good therapy.
Okay. So the next one, this one will really fuck up a kid. So in Iceland.
Oh my God. Oh, Iceland.
They're having the volcano.
They had to off.
Yes, they had to evacuate.
The volcano exploded.
I'm sure Dad is. I saw that this morning.
The volcano exploded.
So so in Iceland, the Yule cat. I can't even begin to try to pronounce the other word, the Icelandic word for it. So the Yule cat is a giant cat. It's a giant cat.
That sounds like a snowmobile.
No, wait. So it's a threat. It's great. This is great. So it's basically a threat that goes back in like the 19th century is probably when it started. They think so. Parents would threaten the kids to do their chores, and then the idea was that they would get new clothes at Christmas. If they did their chores, their other clothes were raggedy and shitty, so they got new clothes. And so the Yule cat comes around, and you also have to put porridge out for him. And if he sees the kids don't have their new clothes laid out by the bed, or if they're not wearing them, whatever, then he assumes that the kids have been bad and have not been doing their chores, and he fucking eats them.
I'm calling bullshit on this.
So this is a threat. This is a threat. But then they also, they try to get it so that they spin the story a little bit differently now because not everybody can afford new clothes for their kids. So
they probably couldn't then either.
Well, no, but it was just a threat anyway. It was a threat. I mean, it's not true. There's not a giant cat that's going to eat the fucking kids.
Well, now if you told that story now, you'd have DHS at your house.
They still tell it. They still tell it.
Well, that's in Europe. They're a little more lenient than here.
And the cat eats the kids. So the rich people, not rich, the people who are more well off, it's also a nice thing for them to give to the people who are not. Anyway, okay. And the rest, some of these are terrifying. Look at this.
That's horrible. That's like the Beast in on Wednesday on Netflix. If you haven't watched Wednesday, you need to watch
Trap.
It. Hans Trap. Of course, his name's Hans.
In France, he brings not presents and joy, but punishment, pain, and even death in some circumstances. Based on a real German knight named Hans von Trotha, who lived in the second half of the 15th century, this historical Hans fell afoul. Oh, I like that.
That sounds like
fell afoul to local
Dracula.
monks and the church, and was eventually excommunicated. Though by the end of his life, he seems to have reconciled with the church, and the excommunication order was lifted after his death. Not so according to legend. Hans was evil to the core and delighted in committing foul deeds and living a debauched life. Debauched? Like debauchery? Debauchery? Debauchery. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Debauched life?
If anybody knows, write us.
It was whispered that he made a pact with the devil. Even before his so-called death, he came to roam the forests of historical Alsace, Lorraine, modern-day eastern France, and western Germany, though some legends place him in Bavaria in the south, having lost his mind as a result of the evil deeds he committed.
I don't think I'm
not
going
to
to live over there.
reading.
Now wait, here's the best part. Give me this. The best part is the subtitle of this book. Forget about Jingle Bells and Jolly Old Saint Nick. Let's just stop at that. You can't.
It's Christmas lore. It's fascinating.
I know, but these are horrible. It's all. I'm surprised anybody gets gifts over there based on this.
It's all threats to children to behave.
Well, it doesn't work.
And women to keep their house tidy, apparently, too. That's a hell of a... Anyway, so I need to read this, but I was busy reading A Christmas Carol. I don't ever need to read...
It's horrible. Charles Dickens.
I don't ever need to read Dickens again, ever. I'm glad I read it. I needed to read it. And thank God I know the story, because there were some parts of the book I'm like, what the fuck is he even saying? Oh. So yeah.
Well, I'm sure the screenplay isn't right after the book. Like, is not word for word with the book. Oh, there's a helicopter.
Squirrel. Christ.
Can't you hear that?
Yes, but they probably can't hear it.
Oh, they could.
Oh my God.
Wait, there was something else about the Christmas that I wanted that just it flew into my mind.
We're not ready. None of us are. I have to wrap presents today because
is anybody
trash
ready?
is tomorrow.
This brings me to another topic I want to talk to you people about.
Oh God,
you people, friends and family that get their Christmas card or holiday card out the day after Thanksgiving. I want to hurt you. You make the rest of us look bad. And you know what? I've got news for you. Your card comes after Thanksgiving, like the day after Thanksgiving, like that Friday or that Monday. It gets opened. Oh, this is nice.
I got one the day before Thanksgiving.
Okay, well that's just as bad. That's equal. God. So here's the thing: people open up your cards, and you're so early. They open up your Christmas card. Oh, I got a Christmas card from Megan. Well, here's the thing: you open it, and sometimes you don't even have. Sometimes you don't even have your Christmas box for your cards, or your Christmas thing, or your tape ready to put it around the doorway or whatever. So sometimes the early ones get thrown out.
I tried a new thing with my cards
this year. Or they get put someplace else and then you don't remember. The ones that you remember, by the way, folks, the ones that come the week of Christmas or a day or two after Christmas, because you know why? Then you're chilling. You have some time to sit down and actually look at them and maybe read them.
Mine are on the refrigerator because I
don't have room.
Saw on the Hallmark Channel this lady made a tree out of the Christmas cards. Mine looks more like a square. I mean, it started out okay. A
tree's a pyramid.
I know, but I have to keep adding. And so I'm out of room, and so it just.
Well, you're gonna have to start on the other side.
No, I'm never doing it again. I bought magnets especially for it. It's really just.
You know what they make that's great? Magnetic tape. So it is like a little sticky.
I'm familiar with magnetic tape.
And you put it on. Yeah, it's great. It's like, but in a tape dispenser. I just saw it. Like you can buy it at Joann's or like craft stores.
Like the thick
but this
stuff.
is like on like almost like a tape dispenser. Oh, by the way, I just found out that Starbucks had gingerbread lattes about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice little treat. It was a nice little treat this season. They finally got it back.
I get it non-fat, no whip.
Oh, God.
Non-fat,
it's too
no
sweet. Meanwhile, it's sweet. Oh, my God. Sweet cookie baking went well.
I've had
more sugar in the last week than I've had in the entire year, not including alcohol.
I fell off the wagon.
It was, so yesterday I threw the rest of the cookies away that we had. In the morning I went to the trash, I was going to throw them out, and I was like, I can't do it, I might want one.
Do you know what Dad will do to you?
And then the peppermint ones that I really liked, and Joe won't eat the peppermint ones. So then later in the day, I had another cookie. I had another fucking cookie, and then I finally, the macaroons were all that was left, and they were dried out anyway.
I don't like the macaroons.
Went and I just threw them in the trash, just so I just wouldn't fucking eat them.
These aren't macaroons, though. Like when I say we have macaroons to people, they're thinking like something else. This is a coconut. It's like a coconut blob.
The candy store at the beach sells macaroons, and that's what
but they're like
chocolate chips.
It's like almost like a peppermint patty without the chocolate on it. Yeah. Like it's like fine.
Well, probably we need to like get out
like shred the
well,
like I mean it is shredded coconut, but like re-shred it. But sometimes they think they're those like what are those things called? Macaroons that are like colored.
Macarons? Is that what they are?
I don't know what they are.
The little mini cakes.
I'm not French nor am I fancy.
I baked last week, and that was the only time this year I baked.
You know what I mean? They're like circular, and they come in different colors, and they're like
cakes.
Airy.
The little mini cakes.
It's not cake.
They look like little whoopie pies.
Yeah, but they're not. It's like really light and airy. It's not cake. Right. And then there's icing.
I don't know that I've ever actually eaten one.
Oh my God, we had cake for Patrick's graduation. Do you know what blue icing will do to you? Because of course Penn State blue.
Okay, all right, that's nice.
Penn State blue.
That's nice. Kind of like when you eat beets, and then the next day you think you have to go to the hospital. That happened. I roasted beets. I don't like beets normally. This is what happens
when you eat too many beets.
And then I roasted beets one night, and then the next morning I said to Joe, I think I have to go to the hospital. And he wanted to know why. I said, because I went to the bathroom and it's red. And he said, it's from the beets. And so now, but I knew. But I mean, I thought I was dying. I was like, oh my God, we have to go to the hospital.
You know what? It's a wonder people eat vegetables, because if you eat too many beets, you pee red. Asparagus.
No, you pee red.
Oh. Asparagus makes your pee smell. In fact, that's how I used to get my oldest to eat asparagus when he was little. I would say, if you eat all your asparagus, wait about 20 minutes, and when you go to the bathroom, your pee will smell.
Yes, and then he would go, is my pee going to stink?
Yeah, yes. And then he would go and laugh.
The other day on Facebook, somebody had posted something, and they wanted to know if it was true or not, and if anybody else out there knows, that supposedly if you eat asparagus before you drink, you will not have a hangover the next day. I should have tried that last night.
That's bullshit.
I don't know.
That is
I don't eat that much asparagus.
I mean, honestly, nothing will stop you from having a hangover.
Except for not drinking.
Well, yeah. And the old adage thing, like whatever, when we were in college, like let me pop 2 Tylenol or Advil.
Drink a lot of water.
Before I go out drinking or right when I get home. That's for your stomach. That's not good for your liver. No, it's not good for your stomach or your liver.
You should not take pills and then have a drink.
But we all did because, we thought. I don't know how I made it through college. Like, I don't think I drank an ounce of water the entire time I was in college.
I'm sure that I did. Not like I do now.
Water was not on my menu. If it were in the beer, the ice from the soda that I was drinking, the big ass sodas, like this big from the Hub that cost like $4. I mean, that's like 1,000 calories right there.
I used to drink a lot of diet soda because I smoked in college, and so I would have it. You can't drink water when you're smoking because that's disgusting.
Oh.
So, but I don't.
let's reminisce about the cigarette butts that somebody put in something that you drank. That's a funny one.
I can't talk about that today.
No, I think you should. Sick.
Is this the FedEx? No.
I think you should.
Was
it a Christmas party?
Well, it happened as recently as like 2 years ago. Also,
It's
happened a couple of times. Are you thinking this or the Chew story?
Oh, maybe it was the Chew story where somebody was that at a bar?
We were at the Shandy Gaff.
Penn State.
My friend had a chew in, and he put his Miller Lite bottle next to my Miller Lite bottle.
Ooh.
I picked that fucker up. I can't. I picked it up and I took a drink. It was instantly sick. I mean, I jumped up.
Did you know what it was?
Yes. As soon as I got it in my mouth, I knew what. I can't. Oh my God. Ran to the bathroom, and the Shandy Gaff only has one commode.
Is that the one that's up the stairs?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Incidentally, also the only bar I've ever been kicked out of. A little gin fell off the bar stool. Anyway, so ran into the bathroom, and I just barely swung the door open, and I was violently ill. It was like in my hair. It was so gross. So I'm like in the sink, like washing my hair. Oh God, it was gross. It was gross. And then the other year, I was with friends, and somebody had.
Is that when you fell across the threshold of the door and slept there?
I laid there for a little while. Yes.
She slept there.
I didn't sleep there. I woke up on the couch. Somebody had a cigarette and put the cigarette butt into my bottle of beer that I was drinking.
Why can't people use ashtrays and use a
and that somebody was me, because somebody else was smoking, and I thought, I want to have one. It's been years. Let me have a cigarette. It seemed like a really good idea at the time. It was not. And then, because I'm not used to it, I put it in my beer, and then I took a drink of my beer.
Oh. I do not have these stories.
It was awful. God. It was so awful. And then a friend had made me a drink with bourbon, a Manhattan maybe, or a old fashioned. I don't even know. And I literally just picked it up and just slammed it because I was the cigarette. It was so gross. Oh, it was so gross. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That whole evening was unfortunate.
That is really unfortunate. And you know what? Let this be a lesson to your children.
Why are my pants all wet?
Oh my God.
Carry on.
Let this be a lesson to your children. Tell them these stories if they're drinking and smoking and chewing. Not that we're condoning or not condone. What's the word? Condoning. We're not saying to do it or not to do it. We just want them to know that if they are with people that are smoking or they're smoking themselves or chewing,
it's so bad.
Don't put it in a receptacle that's near somebody who's sitting there drinking. They should go elsewhere. Or maybe this would just stop them in general from smoking and killing their lungs.
I don't think people smoke anymore.
I don't know. I mean, I
only ever see smoking going on if someone's having a drink.
So this is funny.
And we're outside.
This is funny.
And it's not me.
This is funny. Speaking of Penn State. So graduation this weekend. We're in the Bryce Jordan Center parking lot. A lot of people pulling out. Clusterfuck. Trying to get out of there. People going the wrong way.
Very early in the morning.
Nobody directing traffic at 10:30 in the morning because, ceremony started at 9, which sucked. But anyhow, so while we're there, we're trying to get out, and we are trying to merge out of our parking space into the traffic. And people don't know how to drive, so we'll just start with that. Don't know how to drive. Some people are really timid, and they won't keep pulling out. It's like a zipper. One goes, one goes, one goes, one goes. No zipper effect. So we're sitting there, and this smell comes about. And Sean, my youngest, goes, "What's that smell? It's awful." I knew what it was. Patrick chimes in with
manure.
No, that's weed. So somebody's lighting up a smokestack.
I thought it was manure because
we are
the
by
campus
we are by
cow pastures.
We are by the cow pastures.
Okay.
No, and you know what? Lighting it right up there in the parking lot, and I don't care. I'm not
it's
judging.
legal.
I know. I'm not judging. Actually, kind of jealous. End of graduation. Boom. Here you go. But it was a smokestack, folks. A smokestack. And when Patrick goes, "Oh, that's weed," Sean had no idea what that was. The innocent 17-year-old had no idea what it was.
He doesn't know what it is.
Thank
Are
God.
they not teaching about the drugs at school?
Oh, they probably are. I don't
Stay away from the drugs?
I think, but when you say drugs to him, he thinks it's like medicine, like that kind of drug.
Right.
But anyhow, way to go, Penn Staters. I think that's great. Good for you.
Okay.
They could have shared at least. Well, we're all sitting in traffic. All sitting in traffic waiting. I was not happy. And I met Bo Nickel. Can we just talk about this?
I didn't know who he was.
I met Bo Nickel.
You have to tell him who he is.
Penn State wrestler, NCAA, graduated Penn State several years ago, is now an MMA fighter. Met him out at brunch, at the graduation brunch. Patrick and his girlfriend had their picture taken. Patrick asked me if I wanted my picture taken, and I said no.
But he didn't know who he was. Why didn't you have your picture taken?
Because I was embarrassed and I'm an old woman, and I didn't want that. But we got our picture taken, shook Patrick's hand, congratulated him on graduation. Couldn't have been nicer. Nicest guy. And he opened a gym in Pleasant Gap.
Who knew?
Opened a gym in Pleasant Gap.
Famous people in the Happy Valley region.
Mom didn't know who he was, but when I said...
Why would Mom know? I didn't know who he was.
But she wanted to know who it was, who we were getting our picture taken with, and who's shaking Patrick's hand and congratulating him. And so when he left and we were all eating.
Are you having a stroke? Jesus Christ.
We were all
seated,
eating breakfast or brunch. I said, Mom, do you know who that was? And she's like, no, who was it? So I told her it was Bo Nickel. And she goes, who is that? I said, well, he's an MMA fighter involved with the UFC, was a Penn State wrestler, you know. Oh.
She reads the paper.
He opened a gym in Pleasant Gap. I just read that in the paper. Well, go Mom. Go Mom.
Go Mom.
And then, of course, Dad knew the entire wait staff there.
I think he seems to be breakfasting.
He does breakfast. His retirement, he breakfasts.
Some of his lunch, he breakfasts.
Breakfast with his friends, his guy friends. They go out. I think it's once a week on Tuesdays or something. I don't know, but he knew the entire wait staff.
That's nice.
What was that? Someone
a giant
moving?
Truck.
Okay.
I could only hope somebody on the street were moving.
Oh.
We hate our neighbors.
We got a lot of hate in the heart today.
I suppose I'm in pain and I'm not sleeping well. Oh,
tell us about the chiropractor.
The chiropractor. Well, first of all, I woke up Sunday morning with like bad pain. I couldn't get comfortable in bed, and I got out of bed. It took me a minute, and I was stretching, and I went to bed with my makeup on, and I cried because I was in so much pain. And then like later in the day, like I went to make the bed. I'm like, what the fuck is all over the sheets? There's this black smear shit all over the sheets, and it was my eye makeup that I'd cried onto the thing.
Show us a picture. Oh, you can't show us a picture. She had a good smoky eye going for the party Saturday night.
I did have a good smoky eye.
Good smoky eye. I got to take this off. I'm hot.
It's hot. So I'm going to the chiropractor. I've been there like 3 times.
Is he working it?
He's this cute little old man.
You're gonna turn the lights off.
This cute little old man, and all I can think while I'm sitting there is, my God, what does his tattoo look like? And do I say something?
The tramp stamp. See
the rock star turned cock star stamp. Yeah, I can't. And I so badly want to ask him, like, or just offer an explanation.
How old is he?
I don't know, like 70?
I don't know. You should offer an explanation so he doesn't think you're like...
When I went to get a nerve block once, I told the entire, like, doctor team and the anesthesiologist, I was like, look, it's supposed to say rock star, people. It's supposed to say rock star. It went awry.
Really bad.
Yeah, so I feel like this old man, he's, like, right there on it, and I'm like, I feel like...
Were they laughing when they saw it?
Yeah.
They were laughing when they flipped
He didn't laugh,
over.
but I'm sure I just so badly wanted to, like, just give an explanation to him, and
you probably should.
I just want to leave it alone. You
probably should. He's probably wondering the whole time he's like working on your back, like, what is this?
Right?
Why would she have this?
He did ask how I heard of him. I said my husband. Husband. He asked how like who referred me.
Oh, I thought you said
who referred him?
Who hurt you? I thought you said who hurt you.
I said my husband is probably like, okay, lady with your horrible tattoo.
That's what you get.
That's what I get. And so while I'm laying there in immense pain, all I can think is, aside from, my God, make this end, please make this better and make this end, is what is this poor old man thinking about? No offense to anybody who's old, 70.
I like the fact that your face was down in that towel, and when you got up, your eyebrows were off.
Yeah.
They were on the towel.
I went in with a full face of makeup the first time I went, because I got in like last minute on Thursday, and so... And
you had to get dressed up to go?
And it wasn't a towel. No, I was lunching. I was breakfasting with a friend. So my makeup was on, and then I called the chiropractor when I got home, and he was able to get me in. And so I laid like the tissue paper, on the bed at the doctor's office. Like
they don't even have a towel. It's tissue paper.
It's tissue paper.
Oh,
I don't. Well, it rolls off.
The towels are better.
Anyway, for fuck's sake. So my face is in the tissue, and then I got up, and there were my eyebrows right there. I'm like,
Frosty the Snowman.
And I was like, and then I offered us an explanation for that, because I was like, oh, and there go my eyebrows. He's just like, what? Put my glasses back on so he couldn't see that, but he saw the mess on the paper. And I didn't want to be like, what is all over the paper? So I had to say,
well, at least it didn't look like snot.
No, it's two big brown arches,
that
like right
funny.
there where the tissue
really
was.
Really funny.
So I go back tomorrow. I don't wear my brows anymore. I don't wear the brows.
Well, that's probably smart.
Yeah, I just go in and put my face on the thing and come home again. there's no need for makeup. It just goes all over the thing. So anyway, okay. So we're gonna have to wrap this up. So we have Christmas shit to get
I know,
done.
but I have one more thing. Speaking
Your hands
of Christmas,
are like ice.
I know, but I'm really comfortable.
Jesus Christ.
I have one more thing to discuss. Can you guess what it is? It's about Christmas decorating.
Well, no, you're fucking agitated today, and you're angry, and you're running your mouth. So I don't know. Like, all of it, the holiday season.
No. Can we talk about shitty outdoor Christmas decorations?
People try their best. That's not nice. People try their best.
Decorations when it comes to lights.
People try their best.
If you only got one strand, folks, and it only has like 50 little lights on it, don't put it on your big ass tree in your yard. It drives me insane.
I appreciate the people
put it on
that
a bush.
at least
put it on the
try.
banister. Why are you putting it on that big ass pine tree in your yard when it's just one strand? We
You
just
gotta
going
leave
around the
people
bottom.
alone. You get the hate out of your heart. People do what they want to do with their decorations.
I bet you everybody out there, first of all, you're not decorating like assholes, I'm sure, but you are not half-assing it. You don't half-ass.
Maybe they're
Christmas
old,
decorations.
or maybe they have a disability and they can't get out there, and that's all they can do, and that's
well,
it.
why even bother with the tree? Put it around the door or something. When you only have a small strand,
Maybe they can't reach the door,
do not.
so just go around the tree.
That's bullshit.
Look.
Come ask your grandchildren to come put the lights up for you.
Maybe they don't have grandchildren.
Ask your kids. Ask your kids our age or younger, whatever you have. Your neighbor might even do it. A nice neighbor. I used to decorate my neighbor.
Our
Miss
neighbors
Betty.
certainly not
Miss
help
Betty,
us.
the 80-some-year-old, used to decorate her house a little bit for Christmas.
People try their best, and if their best sucks and it's not, still they tried.
She used to give my kids $2 bills for their birthday. We have a plethora of $2 bills.
Are they worth anything?
I don't know.
Other than $2?
We kept them. I won't get rid of them. I just like them. They're odd. It's like a $3 bill. Have you seen a $3 bill?
I mean, are you high today? Are you fucking high? Did you take Ritalin or something? Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow!
I have a lot.
Maybe put down the coffee. I don't know.
A lot. I have a lot. It's before Christmas. My kid's homesick. My husband's homesick. I have not all my shopping done. I haven't wrapped. If somebody doesn't go to school, and to work starting tomorrow, there is not going. Santa Claus will not have arrived. I told him
we weren't doing Christmas if he doesn't go to school.
Well, I mean, he is really sick. I feel bad.
He was fine when I talked to him.
He is sick. No, he has a little bit more energy than yesterday, but he does have sick, and he doesn't have COVID. We already talked about this, but I do feel badly that he is under the weather. But selfishly,
at this festive time of year,
selfishly, I've got shit to do.
Yes.
To make the Christmas happen. It doesn't just show up. There is, Santa doesn't show up and just.
We're done. We just get to sit back and relax this week, other than wrapping the presents. And I have to track down the mail guy because I taped a card to the door for him yesterday, with a nice Christmas gift inside the card. You're not supposed to give postal workers cash.
Just
apparently.
do it.
Fuck that.
Just do it. Don't make an announcement out of it. You can only give them $10. There's a law. Like if you look it up, there's a law. It's $10. We always give them
my mail people are great people. I mean, every day rains. Yesterday, the pouring down rain, snow, sleet, whatever. So
they're supposed to deliver in snow, sleet, rain.
I know, but I mean, so I tipped
That's
the
like
guy.
their motto.
Anyway, so I taped it to the door, and maybe I didn't spell his name correctly. Maybe he didn't see it. He didn't take it. So now I gotta wait for him today, and then run out and give it to him, and maybe I put a new card out without his name on it, since maybe I'm spelling his name wrong.
I put postal worker. I put our postman Jack.
Well, I put his name and then USPS, I don't know. And then tomorrow Joe will go out and get the garbage men. They each get their own envelope.
Yeah, I got to do that. I got to watch them because if you tape the envelope to the trash can,
people steal it.
Take it.
Dad taped them today.
Well, but they're in
and I said,
first of all, they live in Boalsburg State College. Those people are still nice there.
Well, he couldn't.
Nobody's stealing.
He was going to breakfast, so he couldn't wait for the guys to come.
And where was Mom? One of her many volunteer jobs.
She was leaving the house. She was going somewhere.
The retired woman has more work now than she did when she actually worked.
She's enjoying it.
I know all of her volunteer work.
I don't volunteer. I volunteered when I taught. I feel like that was volunteer work. I was not paid I was not paid well.
Yeah, when I worked for the city, I was told that my income really wasn't an income because it was so low, and it was like my volunteer work. I enjoyed it though.
Oh my god,
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it when I was there until I didn't anymore.
Well, you had that nasty kid.
Well, it wasn't really the kids. It was that whore I worked with, that principal. Yeah.
Holiday.
I wish her the day that she deserves. Yes, get the hate out of my heart.
She should probably read that Krampus book or whatever it is. Maybe she's in there.
The Christmas lore?
The Christmas.
Well, I used to say that she probably had fucking hooved feet underneath those heels and fucking horns underneath her weave. Look.
Now who sounds like they've fallen off fallen off the happy.
It happened just so quickly. There it went. There
the
it
happy
went.
truck.
Speaking of trucks, squirrel. Do you know? I saw.
We're gonna have to end this.
We
Or
have to end it. I know,
Mom's
right?
gonna be pissed and tell us that we're going too long.
The what fuck was I gonna say? Oh, you can rent Christmas trees. I don't know where she was. She had an accent, maybe New York. I'm not sure.
This is
so
marvelous.
It was on the news the other day, right?
Like
and
real or fake?
Real. And they'll tag it, and you can get the same tree year after year. And
wait, if it's real, how are you getting the same tree?
They're in buckets, and then they tag them.
Don't they grow? So you're gonna have to cut it.
They grow. I don't. First of all, I came in late to the news station. It was CBS, NBC, ABC, one of those. But so they're in buckets, and then you can get the same tree year after year, and they bring it to your house. I don't know if they set it up for you or not. I missed that part, but I mean, I thought it was awesome.
Don't mind my nails. I need a manicure.
I do,
but I haven't had any time.
It's backwards for them. They can't see it.
Okay, we'll just pretend you're reading it.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. I'm listening.
That was it. They can rent a tree, which I thought was fascinating.
Wait, does it come decorated?
No, it doesn't come fucking decorated. It comes in a bucket, and they put it in the house. Then they come back for it. Then they keep it alive for a year. And then you get it next year.
Balsam Hill, speaking of, has this fabulous, it was like $120 or $190. I couldn't really remember. $120 or $190. It holds 120 ornaments, but I think you can probably get more in it. It is on wheels. It is like the cart you see in the hospital. It's on wheels. There's like a thing down both sides. You lift it up, you pull it out, you put your ornament in, boom.
That wouldn't do us any good, though. We still have to get up the stairs to the attic.
Yeah, I know, but it just seems like a lot easier than...
I don't know. I mean, the fake tree versus the live tree. I mean,
it's a lot.
The live tree has the needles everywhere, but it smells nice. But spiders come in it, or possums, or whatever else.
You know what?
We've had this conversation.
I know somebody who the praying mantis.
We talked about that last time.
I know somebody who just puts a branch up in their house. They don't really celebrate Christmas. It's not quite the Charlie Brown thing. They're not being mean or rude. It's just they have a branch.
Well, you know,
like a couple branches they put together and they put lights on it.
That's very Yule-ish.
Well, they're European.
It's very Yule. So the history of the Christmas tree, which I found out when I was teaching kindergarten, and one of the kids one day said,
"You learn everything teaching kindergarten."
Right? They wanted to know where Christmas trees come from. Why do we have them? Great teachable moment. I stopped. I went to the computer, searched it. Because it started in Europe, and they would bring the evergreen trees stay green, so they believed them to be magical and good luck. So they would bring a branch in, a bough. They would bring it in and put it in the house.
Boughs of holly,
a bough of something, of a green evergreen, whatever. Oh shit! They remind me. I wanted to cut the holly and put it in a vase. Oh well, we have a giant holly bush out here, 2 of them. It's great because they're really sharp. So when the kids try to cut through,
oh my god,
when the kids try to cut through the lawn. Well, the big ones happened during Superstorm Sandy. When we had the big storm, and then they appeared there. Probably because this lady over here has the one that's as tall as the house behind me. This lady has. You can see it. This green tree behind me. That's a fucking holly bush that is as tall as her house.
Oh yeah, it's right there. It's not there. It's this way, kind of behind. You can't really see it.
Isn't that
behind.
It? That's it.
Yeah, it is it.
You can see it right above my head. Right above my head.
Oh well, I was looking at it from a different angle.
This here is a holly bush.
Yeah.
That is a little out of control. So
it's not a bush. It's a tree.
Well, now it's a tree. We're aspiring for ours to get that big to make a nice block there.
Speaking of things blowing in that are random, that didn't come from your yard.
Besides our conversation.
Here's a trivial pursuit question. It's not really on Trivial Pursuit, but here's a question for you.
You're gonna wrap this up. We're on to 43 minutes here.
I know. Here's a question. Here's a thing for you. Here's a piece of trivia. Did you know?
You are high. You are absolutely.
Did you know?
My God.
That palm trees grow in Ireland. They grow in Cork on the southwest side, wherever Cork is. I have a friend that lives in Cork, from Cork, the whole 9 yards. They have palm trees in Cork because the winds blow the palm tree seeds or whatever, and they plant there. And part of Ireland. So if anybody ever asks you, does Ireland have palm trees?
They do.
They do have palm trees.
Even though it's not tropical.
That's right. Look it up. Google it.
Also, Secrets in Ocean City, Maryland, they bring the palm trees in every year and put them in the sand.
That's not quite the same. They're not living there. These are living and growing there.
Oh, God, it hurts my...
Do you know what was on the other night? Sound of Music. We just need to talk for a few more minutes.
I can't with Sound of Music.
I didn't really like it. And you know what?
I just saw it for the first time a year or two ago.
Andrews has a bad haircut.
She's a nun. They had bad hair back then.
No, it was
it's a bad hair.
It looked like it needed to be washed, too.
I mean, I saw it, and it was, because you should see it. And I don't know how as a child, I saw bits and pieces of it, I think. How I missed it as a child, I don't know.
Well, it's Christmassy, but it's not on like right at Christmas.
But so Joe and I watched it the other year, and it was good. I think that Joe said at the end it was good, but I probably never need to see it again. So
the hills are alive.
But he's not big on musicals. Like, he hasn't seen Grease. We watched Grease. I made him watch Grease.
Grease.
And next up is Mary Poppins, which are showing. They're showing it at the Bryn Mawr Film Institute.
I love
it might have already happened.
Mary Poppins.
He hasn't seen it yet. So
a spoonful of sugar.
I think she's high, and I don't even know what to say. Yeah, maybe you ate too many cookies this morning.
I did not
Throw
have
it
any
out.
cookies.
Christmas
I did not
crack.
have any cookies.
Some Jingle Jangle.
No,
Were you
no
into
Jingle
it?
Jangle. Jingle Jangle
Okay.
is crack. I did not have any.
Okay. So this is. I mean, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas!
This is a wrap probably for this year.
We might try to do one next year. At Mom Pa's house.
Next year.
I mean, next week.
Next week I'll bring the equipment up this little stand we have for the phone. I forgot to put the light on. Whoops, we have enough light. We're gonna try. I want Dad to tell his Santa Claus story.
It's a good story. Well, it's not about him. It's about our grandfather, his father.
Yeah. So maybe you're not gonna tell the story right now. Don't ruin it. So we're gonna try to. We'll see if we can. I don't know what kind of mayhem could be happening though while we're trying to interview Dad and have him tell the story. But so maybe we'll do a little pop in from the village.
We gotta get Dad
week.
to sit still. Anybody that knows him knows the man doesn't like to sit still.
It's not that long of a story. He can sit for a minute to tell the story. So anyway,
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Yes, Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
We hope it's filled with lots of love and laughter and family and friends.
Happy holidays.
No.
Happy holidays.
Now you're sounding like you're not the happy one.
No,
so
I'm happy.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, everybody.
Happy holidays. Peace and love.
If we're not around next week, just have a jolly holiday, and we'll be back in the new year if we don't.
And you should
pop
tell
in
us
next
about
week.
it. You should write into us. You should use our email.
Why do I get some emails?
Go on the YouTube. Can they write questions on the YouTube? You should tell us about your holiday.
Most people don't. Only a few people comment. We love the comments. Thank you. Most of what I get is a text message or a DM.
We'll do that.
or
DM us or something. Just let us know some topics that you'd like to hear or some things that happened to you at Christmas, because this is all real life.
Well, yeah, I mean, because last time with the traumatic Christmas events, I mean, I'd love to hear if anybody else has it.
Well, I was trying to stay on a positive note.
I like the traumatic Christmas. I mean, not too traumatic. It was like a funny traumatic. I don't know.
Okay, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
Mom's gonna be mad.
It is, right? Merry Christmas, everybody.
Bye, Merry
Thanks
Christmas.
for tuning in.
See
Bye.
ya.